Caldera here with La Rosa Realty, and I am here with Annie and Patrick Furlow with Step by Stage Interiors.
Hi, I'm Annie.
I'm Patrick.
Annie and Patrick, tell us all about your story and why you chose this profession.
Well, I was actually an interior designer for about 10 years, and my mother got sick with cancer. I went to Indiana, took care of her. When I came back, I didn't have anything in my pipeline, and I needed to do something creative. I decided to start staging. I did all my certification classes, and I took one realtor to understand what kind of impact staging has, and my business kind of took off from there.
That's a great story. What was it like when you first started?
Oh man, it was very interesting. So we had to build up to the inventory that we have today, and I actually got started by taking my own furniture out of my own house with my neighbor Debbie, and Debbie is still with us today as one of my stagers, and we just took our furnitures and made it happen, and then bought a little by little, and we created this, and we're still growing. So.
It was a lot of fun sitting on the floor eating dinner for a couple days until the house sold and we could get our furniture back. But
Yes.
It was definitely an experience, and it was very fun to watch.
Yes.
Tell us something that most people don't know about the business.
Well, home staging is actually very affordable. A lot of people think home staging is expensive and it's a cost, and we tell them that it is an investment into their future. So their house is their biggest investment that they'll ever own, and so we really need to showcase it for the next buyers that are going to be purchasing it, and really play into that emotional connection.
Yep, that makes a lot of sense for sure. With that, what is one thing that your customers say that they love the most about your business?
I feel like we're just different compared to just a lot of other competitors. We just have such a family environment, and we just really care about our clients. We spend a lot of time with them over the phone, communicating back and forth. We have a lot of people that hire us to do their work that we become friends with and make mutual relationships. So it's just really nice to see that blossom from good service to selling a product to everybody having a win-win situation and just becoming more friends. It's almost like a family environment.
I also like when their house goes under contract within like a day or two and has bidding wars. We feel like we're making a difference in our community by raising the prices of the houses and bettering our communities for that. So it's pretty interesting.
It's definitely a plus. Cha-ching! What are your goals for the next year as a business?
Well, we would love to be able to stage for all the realtors in Lakeland. We definitely want to grow our staging business to, triple our numbers. That's our goal actually this year.
What's a day in the life of a stager?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because we do not have a Mary Poppins bag. We actually have a staff. We have 2 stagers, myself, we have 2 movers, and my husband. And it does take a crew to get a house looking perfect within 4 or 5 hour time periods. So we juggle a lot. We're like this morning we did a de-staging, and then we did an occupied staging, and then now we're doing this, and then we have another staging that we're loading up for this evening for a vacant staging tomorrow. So we're constantly coming in and out, and our employees constantly need to know exactly what's going on day to day, because every day is completely different, and they need to know what's going to be packed, or how to load or unload the truck, or when to load or when to unload, because if we do have a de-staging, sometimes we leave it on the truck for the next staging. So there's a lot of moving pieces that come together in a house.
Yeah, and I would also say, the warehouses don't fill themselves. So we do spend a lot of time procuring new furniture. We have a lot of wholesale furniture that's very new. You see it in magazines all the time, all the way down to a vintage find that you would find at an estate sale or yard sale that we could repurpose with chalk paint, or we could kind of revarnish. It would fit for that home. We own 100% of our inventory, which is great, so we can control the quality of the product that goes into our clients' houses. We don't have to rely on somebody, like a rental furniture place, to see what they have, and then it may not fit the look that home's supposed to go for. So there's a lot involved in the back end that goes to making the staging look at the way it does. I love to relate it to a sports analogy. Game day is game day, but that's 10% of what goes into the playing of the game. You have conditioning, eating right, exercise, film study, all that stuff that goes into it, and that's the staging in the background. And what the client sees is game day. They see the game day staging.
Since you guys make all the houses very inviting and pleasing, has the buyer ever wanted to purchase all the furniture with a house?
Yes, actually it happens quite often, especially this time of year in the winter months with the snowbirds. A lot of the furniture up north is a lot heavier feeling, and they like the fresh look of Florida and how we stage the house. So a lot of times we definitely get the request of, selling our furniture with the house. Majority of the time, we'll go ahead and destage it and bring it back to our warehouse. I'm Annie.
And I'm Patrick.
And we are Step by Stage Interiors, and we will get your property one step closer to sold.
Find us online, find us on Facebook, and find us on Instagram. We'll be happy to help you with your staging needs.
Bye.
See ya.